Hey there YouTube, Cheesebell15 here. First of all, I'd like to thank you for checking out my channel if you're a new viewer. Second of all, topic of the day. It's been almost, hell, it's just at 5 weeks. And this oil leak in the Gulf of Mexico has not been stopped. That is annoying as hell. Why does it do that? Oh, it doesn't matter. But, how should we feel about it? I know I'm pretty upset about it. Because, oh yeah, microphone. In case you were wondering. I'm pretty upset about it, alright? Sure, I know someone's gonna say, oh, you eco-fag, so what? You know what? I care about my environment because I care about my future. Because everything that happens down there affects everyone else up here directly. It affects everyone around the world. So, what could have been done to stop this? What could have been done to prevent this from happening? There are, after looking into BP's background a little bit, I found they've been cutting money to safety programs and proper training, as well as using proper quality equipment. Now, I understand that it's a big company. It wants to save as much money as it can. But, to save a few bucks, you're putting other people's lives in danger. Not to mention their livelihood. We still haven't finished cleaning up from the Exxon Valdez. That was, 31 years ago. There's still oil on the beaches from where that happened. The wildlife still hasn't recovered from there. What? What are we gonna do? It's just a shame that BP's, really beating around the bush. I understand they're doing as much as they can. The Russians have actually said nuke it because they had a similar problem quite some time ago. And when they did, it collapsed, it stopped leaking oil. However, the key problem I see with that is, I think that was just a fluke. Hell, I believe the Russians are brilliant, alright? But something like this, I don't know how a nuke would affect the area. I mean, it could make it worse. It could blow the hole even bigger. So currently what's going on is they're shoving really heavy mud into the hole, hoping that it is going to overcome the pressure that's coming out or something. What the fuck is up with that? Shoving more shit in a hole that's got stuff flying out of it? I don't know if you've seen the live video feed. I'll post a link to the live video feed in the information bar below. But it's just ridiculous. What would you do to help stop this? What would you do to help stop this leak? I realize it's not going to be as simple as just crimping a pipe. Here's things to keep in mind. It's nearly a mile underwater. Okay? Diving down there, you can do it, but nobody wants to. The reason why? As you go down farther and farther, the ocean's squeezing harder and harder on your body. And, keep in mind, for every gallon of water, it weighs 8 pounds. So, as you go down farther, you have hundreds of pounds of pressure on your body. You have more pressure being pumped into your suit or whatever to keep you from imploding. I'm sure you guys have seen the Mythbusters episode where the suit suddenly loses pressure and the guy gets shoved up into the helmet. Yeah, nobody wants that happening to them. That's neither here nor there, though. You can't weld the pipe because you can't weld a container that has... you can't weld a container closed. The heat from it will prevent that from happening. I understand the water around is going to cool it, but again, nobody wants to be anywhere near this, and the oil will just foul up the weld. I know this from experience. Oil on plates, no good. So what would you do? What would you do to fix this? I know I've said it a couple times now, but really I'm curious. What would the YouTube community do? What ideas do you have? You have no budget limit. Save the Earth. That's your mission. The next video I come out with, if people do actually respond with ideas, I'll post the ones that could potentially work. And who knows? Maybe they'll pull their heads out of their asses and actually start spending a little money to get shit fixed. The only good that's gonna come from this is kids aren't gonna have to smell their parents eating as much seafood. Downside, lots of jobs are gonna be lost, and the environment's gonna be destroyed. The clock is ticking. We have to do something fast.